Welcome to another edition of the KTTH Roundtable, where Bryan Suits and I talk about stuff around a round table. What do you got?
Well, I'd like to shed light. Thank you. Good night. On this. So I had a feeling this would happen. A state economist for DOT, 64-year-old man, has filed a notice of claim through his representation that he was effectively harangued off of work. Here's a guy who did math for DOT. He was asked to give the state a projection of revenue on cap and trade. And he said they wanted to know how much, if any, will this raise our gas prices per gallon. And he said 45 to 55 cents. They didn't like that. Like a Soviet economist was supposed to say 400,000 bushels of sorghum.
Well, the response should have been from the economist, well, what would you like it to be?
I know.
Because that's basically what they were saying.
But they wanted him to pencil whip cap and trade so that it made sense. When he did math, it made no sense, and they harassed him out of the building, and he's 64. They're not like accounting jobs waiting for this guy, but he was an economist who was shouting down the Department of Ecology and others who were saying, oh yeah, this is what's not to like on this.
Yeah, because remember, Department of Ecology and Jay Inslee and all Democrats who were supporting this were telling you that the cap and trade system had nothing to do with the rise in gas prices.
It was
nothing
greed.
whatsoever. It was just greed.
Fat cats.
Oh my God.
Cats that are fat.
And people still are making that claim, even though everyone kind of already knows that they're lying, but they're still doing it.
And that, whatever, 3 weeks ago, 400,000 signatures were submitted to the Secretary of State's Office for Accounting to put it on the ballot for next November, and they did it with the margin that it should absolutely go through. Yeah. So we'll see.
Well, which means we're going to get rid of it. There's no way that the state passes this. When you put this in front of the voters, they're going to say no. Let's talk a little bit about the Ron DeSantis, Gavin Newsom debate. It was actually a really entertaining debate. There was substance from half of them, and the other one was just lying nonstop. I think there was a record. Can you recall the last time there was that much just blatant lying?
That is his trick, is the fire hose of Gavin's bullcrap includes so many lies you can't pick them out.
You cannot fact check that because it would take you 3 hours just to do 1 hour.
And he's so practiced because he doesn't get questioned in Sacramento, so that's how it just blurts out like that, and he never takes questions. But I really hope people finally scratch the surface of what a lying slicky boy he is, because that's your future of the Democratic Party. And his denial that this is a shadow campaign, well, why are you here?
Yeah.
He wasn't being Biden's advocate. He was just standing there, looking good like the...
Well, he started the debate by directly defending Joe Biden. You knew right away what this really was.
Yeah, and that correcting Ron DeSantis on the pronunciation of Kamala Harris's name was ironic.
Yeah. How dare you?
Shame on you, sir.
For shame. And for shame if you don't stick around for next week's video. Just sit there by your computer, waited in bated breath for our update. We'll see you next week.
How dare ye?